Hello, this is Solomon Davis from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. Today is September 7th, 2021, and this is a quick trade review. This is all for educational purposes only. We all know trading is risky. You need to get educated so you can cut your losses. Again, here at Right Side Trading, we can help you with that whole education thing and all, and get you guys on the right track if needed. Again, let me just take a quick look at the chart. This is a trade I missed I missed this morning, but it did give me a setup and all, and I just missed it. I missed it. Right here, we usually like setting up our highs, and it's going to be a NASDAQ trade. We like setting up where the market is high at. Again, on my time frames: 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, 2-minute. 2-minute is where I usually like entering at, after looking at my 5-minute and all. The big picture that we're looking at, we're usually looking at the market, overall market. Overall market was kind of trending down, and it kind of did a little pull up and back down. We wouldn't have saw this completed 30-minute candle. We wouldn't have seen this completed 15-minute candle, at the time. But we would have seen this 2-minute candle and this 5-minute candle. The thing was, on the 5-minute candle, it's kind of like I'm not a bearish trader. So again, I usually miss out on these bearish trades on the way to the downside. But I do what I call my next best play, which is waiting for that next trade to the upside. Again, because I always kind of expect a bounce, and I have lines on my chart to look for those bounces. And my bounce would have been, somewhere down here. There's a couple places for my bounce. My bounce, this right here, is a pivot, is the pivot. So if I don't get a bounce here, I look down at the next support level for a bounce. And the next support level is way down here. So that would have been one of my levels of looking at a bounce. The other bounce that I'm looking for, I'll bring it up on this one right here. Let me see if it comes up. Would have been down here. So again, if the market comes down here, I'll be looking for a bounce. So let me do a right click. Let me can I put an alert? I can put an alert here at this time right now. The line is there. You see it. So those are the two places that I will be looking for the bounce. But the trade was, right off the bat, it's taking that downward trade. Again, taking that downward trade. As soon as it comes up to this level right here, that first 5-minute candle, you wouldn't have got there. On the 2-minute candle is what we've been looking at. So I'm gonna go another 2-minute there. So best that you could have got into this trade maybe is right around on this candle here, maybe right around, we'll say I'm just say 638. You wouldn't have. I don't think you would have got. You might have got 640. We say 640 because this candle right here would have been that. This is 2, 4. This is 6. So say if you got 640, and again you'd have been looking. Me again, the way I look at the trade, it's just trading it down to this level right here. So 640 down to here, that's close to 30 points. Close to 30 points. We've been looking to get on that trade, and let's see how that played out. Again, I'm on the 5-minute chart. I'll click forward. It would have gave you a little heat again on the 5-minute chart if you'd got in this. Well, you would have got in this trade as it was pulling back up, and it would have gave you a little bit of heat, over 16 points coming back to this level right here. But you're not expecting it to break that level, so that's what you'd have been looking at. And then boom, it did go up there to stop you out if you got stopped out, and it formed the doji, So that's 5, 10, 15 minutes. Now the thing, if you didn't get stopped out, you didn't allow it to stop you out. Based on how you look at your trade and based on how you play your strategy, you would have been okay in that trade, and you'd have been back down here to the 640 level, and all looking for it to go down, and then down, and it did come down just about to here. This candle did open down here and went a bit lower, and you would have been good on the upside. I mean, on the downside. So your downside trade would have played out okay for you. You had really had a second chance of actually entering this trade right here at this point, again around that 640 area, and playing it down to this level here. My alert goes off here for me to get into this probably around 615, 620, and playing it back to the upside all the way back up to here. Because again, that's where I can say 620 short trade for me. I like getting 10 points. So 620 to 630 would have been the 10 points. Then 620. All the way back up to 650, almost to 650 would have been the longer trade. So let's see how that played out. Boom, 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 it came back down. It may have scared me and almost stopped me out, but then this candle, waiting for that candle to close, it closed still above where I got in at. You know, not the best trade again. Boom, boom, close again down here near where I was at. I'm seeing doji, 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 indecision in the market. Then I see the market come back up here. Most likely, I would have been out of this trade just taking 10 points. Or maybe, I doubt if I would have got 20, because I probably would have jumped out. But boom, 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 and it did finally come all the way back up to where I expect the market to go. Then that's the way I look at these trades, and that's how I use my indicator to help me stay in my trades. Again, as long as if I'm not getting a close below my indicator, I'm okay. I know I look at taking a little bit, maybe a little bit larger loss based on the position size that I have. And up here on this short trade, again, it didn't close again above this level right here. So I was okay. I had two trades here, a trade to the downside, a trade here where it's actually kind of double bottom and back to the upside. And like I said, if you didn't get it the first time, you had a second time of actually getting into this trade and trading it back to the upside. That's all I really want to cover. You know, I'm just kind of showing these are custom indicators here, not just standard indicators. But again, looking at the stochastic right quick, the stochastic on this particular trade, trying to play this to the downside, wouldn't have looked that good. You would have been playing it kind of like off of not going to the full point. But me on the downside, again, it kind of would have had me hesitating about getting in this trade. The only thing that would have got me into this trade is just me playing off my indicator. My stochastic didn't really play out until I got all the way over here. And then my stochastic played out really pretty good for me. You know, again, my entry would have been around, again, that 620 level, going all the way back up to around 650 to 660. 650 is more about my target. Again, you hear a lot of times all I get anywhere from 10 to 20 points on it. If I got 30 or 40 points on it, it would have been great. But I missed this trade altogether, and that's all I really want to say. Sometimes we just don't catch them all. Again, this is Solomon from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. Talk to you later. Bye.